Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm Real King, and basically guys, I wanted to make this video for y'all because it's been a little while since I've made a video. Not that long, it's been about like a week or so, but a lot of things have been going on in my life, and so I wanted to kind of, bring y'all up to speed, let y'all know what's been going on, and of course, find out how y'all have been doing and all that. But anyways, as you guys know, that I've been on a break from work for a little while. It's been almost a month and everything like that. So haven't been doing any work, and I've just been kind of like Cadillacing, really. Going places, enjoying my time off and things like that, relaxing, eating a lot of food, and kind of doing that kind of stuff. And so that kind of wears off, after a while, because it's almost like being, well, not really, but it's just when you're spending more than you're bringing in, that kind of sucks, that feeling. And so I was getting restless with that, and so I was very glad to have been back to work. And so we kind of started off with one day going back in and just basically kind of getting prepared for the opening week, which was this week, back on track when the schools are back in. So that was cool because we got a little bit, we were able to work a few hours that helps us out and everything like that. So that really was a good start. And of course, my work schedule has changed. And so that was something that I needed to get used to, as well as a few of my coworkers, because that really kind of messes up their other time that they have that they're not at work and stuff like that. And so we all really got affected by this because it was kind of, brought on us at the last minute and everything. And so some of us did not have the opportunity to prepare fully, and it was just kind of like we had to really figure this out quick, kind of thing. And so, yeah, there were some things that that kind of affected my time away from work as well, by having to adjust, my one day and stuff like that. So. But it's okay, nothing that I can't overcome and stuff like that. But that's why I want to make this video for you guys, to kind of tie you guys over while I'm doing some things, some changes. Also been dealing with some internet connectivity issues. We had a truck come through last week, and it's one of these big trucks in my neighborhood. We have these trees that overlap the road, and they kind of hang low. We also have wires that hang low and stuff like that, which is kind of weird. But this truck was had a really tall, like, bed or whatever. It's backing up, and apparently it snapped the power or the internet line to our home. And so we were without power for a day for that, because it was later in the afternoon when they did this, and so we had to wait all the way till like the next day, about 24 hours later, for them to fix it. And then so they fixed it, but there was yet another issue because I had no connectivity. And see how, being I live in this house, and it's a two-story home, my room is at the polar opposite end of where the internet connection is. Downstairs, it's all the way towards the other side of the first floor, towards like the backyard, and then my room is upstairs facing the front entrance of the home. So I don't really get that great or that really good of connectivity a lot of times, especially when there's power outages and stuff like that, and everything. And so so when the power got turned back on, I still didn't have any power. And so I'm just like, what's going on? But I already remembered, this is what you do. It's simple troubleshooting. It's basically you have to do a reset. So I was hesitant to do the reset because the owners of the home don't speak that good of English, and I don't think they would have understood what I would be trying to say, because I have attempted to do this before. Well, as far as verbalize it, and it didn't really, go across too well. But my other roommate that lives here, he's much younger, and he understands, what to do in these kind of situations. And he's done it before. And I also have done it before. So it was a simple troubleshooting technique that needed to be done, which was just, doing a reset, which it took me 3 days to do it, but I had to do it in a certain way, and it worked. So now I'm good. I got things, back to where, to normal and everything like that. So I'm in a good mood. I'm in, good spirits. I treated myself yesterday. I received some kind of a bonus, I'll say like that. And I decided, well, it's my first day off. I'm going to treat myself. So I got up early in the morning. I went out, handled some business. And I did just that, guys. I treated myself to like 5 wonderful cigars. And I know I just got the subscription pack, last week? And I smoked one out of it, which was very good. It was good. But I'm just like, look, I have this extra money that's kind of like side hustles type money. I'm going to treat myself, So I went and I really did treat myself to some really good cigars. Excuse me. So I had, it was good that I did that. So that's kind of what happened. Well, that is what happened. It's not kind of, it really is what happened. But other than that, my first week at work went really well. It was slow, but we had about, 10 schools that we were building produce pallets for. And we had a new person that started with us on Sunday. And so they're going through their orientation, which it only took me 2 weeks. So it literally should only take them 2 weeks as well. I would think, I would hope, at the most. So, but we got a few, we have a couple of our crew members that are about to be having time off from work. And so it's going to really kind of put us in a weird situation, because our supervisor is about to go on vacation or have some time off of work. And then one of the other co-workers of mine is also going to have time off of work, kind of one before the other, or one intersecting the other, something like that. And so it's just like, well, this is going to suck for us, man. So, so that's something that we're getting used to. But all in all, the schedule is good. I don't mind starting that schedule, my week off on Sunday as opposed to Monday. And it does make enough a difference to me in a good way, to where, it really kind of, it's just, to me, it's kind of better. I think it is for me, And so I'm just looking forward to saving up as much money now that we have no things that should be, distracting us. We can actually focus on working a full schedule. That's going to be good for me, because I really need to get some things started, to prepare for my traveling next year, because we are now in the 8th month, almost the 9th month, guys. We're already almost in the 9th month. I'm so far behind, but I'm going to make it happen. I understand that there was a lot of different things that were, kind of hindering me and causing a little confusion. And there were things that were not evenly working out as well as I would have hoped for it to be. But you learn from your mistakes. You do not dwell on those mistakes, and you keep moving forward, learning from your past, so you do not have to recreate those same things. Being slow, being patient, taking things kind of like taking a step back, and just, all right, let's remember how last time went. What are you really need to focus, because at the end of the day, this is your journey. It can take as long as you make it, or it can be as quickly as you want it to be. But you are ultimately in control, because your decisions, your choices that you make really affect that, And so you want to have that be affected in a positive way and not a bad way. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways. So yeah, that's basically all I have for now, guys. Stay tuned, because I have my other video coming shortly. I'll let you guys know about that when that happens, so stay tuned. It's going to be a really cool video, so I definitely want you guys to be able to check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Share this video. Share this channel with somebody else that might be interested in my kind of content. You don't know, you never know. But just do me that favor, guys. It helps my channel grow. It helps my YouTube algorithm, and I'm just trying to make it up in this here words. You smell me? But anyways, yeah. Also hit that notification bell. That way that you guys are notified when I am uploading my videos. And y'all the coolest subscribers. Y'all the coolest people that I have on my channel. And I appreciate everything that y'all do. With that being said, guys, I'm Real King, and I'm always back at it again. Take it easy.